Are you spending hours on Instagram, constantly posting, constantly in the DMs? You're going live, you're doing reels, literally all the things, and yet you're still not making sales. Quite frankly, you are feeling burnt out, frustrated, like you missed some secret memo that everybody else seems to understand. You're at the point where you're completely questioning this whole online business thing and you're thinking there has to be a better way. I'm here to tell you that there 100% is. I've been there, I know what it's like, and I'm here to share what you can do instead. So here's the thing, forget going viral, forget chasing the latest algorithm, forget everything you think you know about needing social media to succeed. Because here's the problem with social media. So, social media makes you feel like you're in control because you're doing things, right? You're taking action, but you're at the constant whim of all the algorithms. And it is so easy to get caught up in the comparison trap, looking at what everybody else is doing, seeing that they're successful, and I use air quotes on purpose, wondering why you're just not getting it, which leads to severe imposter syndrome and a huge big old dose of self doubt. And here's the other thing, to truly be successful on social media requires a lot of time, right? There's this time suck involved. And if you're not really jiving with social media, if you don't want to be there, then this can feel like an extremely hard slog. And it can often pull you away from the actual activities that make you sales in your business. And even with all this effort that you're putting in trying to go viral, the inconsistency in income leads you to always be in the feast and famine cycle. This makes it really hard to plan and scale your business. You're building your business on rented land. And here's the thing, the landlord can change the rules at any time. So, what if I was to tell you there was a way that you could actually make consistent sales? Now, I know that sounds salesy, but it's true. I've been doing it, and it's nowhere near as hard as you think it's going to be. So many of the people that I work with believe that they have to be on social media, that it's the only way for them to actually make sales, but it's not. It is 100% not. And here's the thing, this entire process, this entire system is a way that puts you at the front and center of your business. It allows you to control what you're doing and also connect with your ready to buy customers, the people who are actually wanting what you have to offer right now. And eventually allows you to predict your income, to get to that space in your business where everything is consistent. I call it the daily sales ecosystem. It's simple, powerful, and really easy to implement. And if you want a sneak peek at what it actually looks like to make daily sales, I have a checklist that you can download that will give you a very quick overview of the daily tasks that I implement daily to result in sales coming in every single day. So if you want that, comment checklist below and I will get that into your hot little hands. Here is what we're going to talk about today. We are going to fill these three in as we walk through these core components. And it's all about helping you create a business that's easy and fun, that feels authentic and aligned, that doesn't make you feeling like you need to take a shower every time you post on social media. So the first pillar is all about growing your audience, right? Growing your audience in a way that is not on social media. And my preferred way of doing this is all with email marketing. Grow your audience in a way that allows you to connect with them on a deeper level. So we can do this through lots of different things. We can do that through search engine optimization. We can do that through collaborations. But the ultimate goal is to grow an audience you own. And that is why email marketing is always the space where you want to be doing that. And then the next thing that we do once we've got people in our ecosystem is we nurture them, right? We can't just bring people into our world and do nothing with them. So we need to be nurturing them, and not just nurturing them, but actually talking to them like real human beings, because guess what? They are. So this is very much about building a relationship. So if you're a coach or course creator, this should feel really normal to you because you got into business to help someone. And this is an extension of that. Nurturing is not hard. It doesn't need to be weird. You don't have to sit there and go, what am I going to talk to people about? When you have a really simple framework to follow. And if you can just approach nurturing as if you're just talking to a friend, it will make crafting your emails and crafting your content so much easier. And then the third component is all about selling, and selling every day. Now, I know that you might be thinking, what does that actually look like? And how do I do that without annoying the people who are in my world? Well, here's the thing. If you've done the first two things right, if you have grown an audience of people who are ready to buy and actually want to hear from you, and then you've gone on to nurture them, you've spoken to them, you've connected to them, selling is really a byproduct of all of the two other components. Because when you sell every day, you are giving the people in your audience who are ready to buy an opportunity to buy when they are ready, right? And there is every single day people in your world who want the thing that you have to offer. Your job is simply to present the opportunity for them to buy from you every single day. Because here's the thing, back in 2021, I had all the stuff on social media. I had Facebook groups, I was doing all the things on Instagram, and then I just stopped gelling with it. And I noticed that by removing myself from those platforms and focusing on nurturing my audience through email marketing, that I really found that my sales started to increase. Now, here's the thing, the reach on social media is really difficult from an organic perspective unless you're doing all the things. And here's the other piece of this puzzle. Social media, if it's your jam, like if you genuinely adore being there, then you keep doing that. But I want you to remember, you don't own that audience ever. So I also want you to think about what would it look like if you transferred some of that energy that you're putting into social media and actually built an audience that you own. Something to think about as you're doing all the things that you're doing in your business. I discovered that as soon as I removed myself from social media and I reinvested that time into talking to my people in my email platform, that my sales actually increased, that the opportunity for me to make daily sales started to really go up. And that was just because I was nurturing my audience and selling to my audience every single day. And that doesn't mean I need to be salesy. That doesn't mean that every single email that I send out is a sales pitch, because it's not. When you understand the nurture and sell framework, it becomes really, really easy to just kind of talk about something and then go, oh yeah, I have a thing that might help you with that. Present the opportunity, and then you go from there. So in the next few videos that are coming up, I'm going to do a deep dive into the three core phases. So grow, nurture, sell. And the next phase is all about growing the people that you want to get in front of, bringing them into your email ecosystem so that you can implement the nurture and sell components. So that video is coming up on your screen right now.